The 49ers have signed Mac Jones to a 2-year, $7 million contract. Here's what they should do next. Not offer Brock Purdy an extension and tell him he's going to be competing for the starting job with Mac Jones next year. And if he's really worth all the money he thinks he is, he'll beat Mac Jones easily, have a great season, and get that extension next year. Simple as that. There's no handouts anymore. He should have had to compete for his job in 2023 with Sam Darnold. Because I'm not even sure that Brock is better than Sam Darnold. And that year, Darnold never got an opportunity to play with the 49ers starters. Actually, that's not true. There was that one game against Baltimore, but Purdy played awful, threw like 4 or 5 interceptions and got benched. Well, got hurt. And then Darnold came in and played better than Purdy in that game. And now Darnold is playing for Mike McDonald, who was the defensive coordinator who put Brock Purdy in a blender in that game. So that's interesting. You never really saw what Darnold looked like on this team. And we've seen Brock. We've seen Brock playing with Christian McCaffrey. We've seen Brock playing with George Kittle. He's really good when the supporting cast is really good. I want to see what Mac Jones looks like with the starters. He needs a real shot to play with Kittle, to play with McCaffrey, to play with Jennings. I want to see what that looks like because the Niners owe it to themselves. They don't know for certain which quarterback is better. Seriously. With Brock, we know he has more mobility than Mac Jones. He's definitely a quick twitch athlete, Brock Purdy. And Mac Jones is not. He's not elusive. He's not fast. He has no bursts. But has a better arm than Brock Purdy. He has a stronger arm than Brock Purdy. He has better ball placement than Brock Purdy. He sees the field as well or better than Brock Purdy because he's taller than Brock Purdy. And he can see more of the field from the pocket. And we've seen Mac Jones on really bad teams, but we haven't seen him with this kind of supporting cast he's going to have on the 49ers. I want to see it. The Niners need to see it before they give $50 million a year to Brock Purdy, because it could turn out that this guy who's making $3.5 million a year is just as good or almost as good or even better. They need to see what Mac Jones looks like with all the starters before they give Brock Purdy any type of extension. Maybe it turns out that Mac Jones comes here, still stinks. And then it's like, all right, you know what? I guess system quarterbacks don't grow on trees. Let's go give Brock Purdy what he wants. Or Mac Jones looks great all of a sudden now that he has one of the best tight ends of all time and a former offensive player of the year and one hell of a freaking slot receiver. That's what I would do. That's what they should do. And frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's what they do. Because it doesn't seem like they're getting ready to spend a lot of money. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're only going to spend money on Brock Purdy this year. But it seems like if they're tearing down the roster, this is not the year to spend. Next year is the year to spend. So come back, prove yourself again, compete with Mac Jones. And if you're the truth, you'll beat him. And if not, the Niners have their next starting quarterback at a very cheap rate, which is really what they want anyway. So bring it on.